Hi, this is Daniel DiTuro. Are you thinking about installing or converting from gas or radiant electric to induction? In this video, I'll share what is induction cooking, some advantages, disadvantages, and facts and myths. For millennia, people cooked with fire. Wood fires were replaced with gas flames. Electric radiant heat coils gave consumers an alternative to cooking with gas. Like the filament in an electric light, electricity heats a metal coil for cooking. Today, an alternative to gas and electric radiant heat is electric induction cooking. For both gas and electric radiant heat, heat is conducted from a flame or coil to cookware. Instead of using electricity to heat a metal coil, a copper wire induction coil uses electromagnetism to heat ferrous cookware. Some advantages of induction cooking include it's more energy efficient than gas and radiant electric. Heating control is similar to cooking with gas. You have better low heat control than gas. Automatic shutoff if no pan is detected, and easier to clean than gas and exposed coils. With radiant electric and gas cooking, a lot of energy is lost by heating the cooktop or surrounding air. With induction cooking, only the pan heats up. As the pan and its contents heat up, some heat is transferred to the cooking surface and surrounding air. Like cooking with gas, you can quickly reduce a rolling boil to a simmer by reducing the power level. Many induction cooktops also provide better low heat control than gas when making sauces or melting chocolate. You do not have that type of control with radiant heat cooking. Unlike radiant electric and gas cooking, most induction elements turn off when no cookware is detected. Induction's smooth glass surface simplifies cleanup. Induction cooking also has some disadvantages, like higher initial costs than gas or radiant electric. Cookware must be magnetic, including stainless steel. You have fewer options for non-stick cookware. Repairs can be expensive. They may not be safe for people wearing pacemakers, and they may also produce a buzzing or humming noise. Induction ranges and cooktops can cost several hundred to several $1,000s more compared to radiant heat or gas. Cookware must be magnetic iron or stainless steel. You can use cast iron, non-stick, and uncoated magnetic stainless steel cookware. Non-stick aluminum with a magnetic steel bottom also works, but is not as thermally efficient as solid aluminum. Regular and non-stick aluminum cookware do not work with induction. The same for copper cookware. If a magnet does not stick to the bottom, it is not induction compatible. A magnet sticking to the bottom and side is even better. Gas and radiant electric cooking are simple technologies that have been around for decades. While induction coils are simply coiled copper wire, the induction control module is what makes induction cooking possible. An enemy of all electronic components is heat. Induction stoves and cooktops have a fan to cool the electronics. Temperature-sensitive parts are installed on heat sinks to improve cooling. In addition, all electric and electronic devices produce a magnetic field. Most magnetic fields are weak compared to an induction stove. Some magnetic fields are more powerful than others and can interfere with the performance of other electronic devices. For most people, induction's electromagnetic field is not a health risk. For anyone wearing a cardiac pacemaker, Induction stove makers recommend staying at least 2 feet away while it's on. Radio and television reception may also be affected by induction's electromagnetic interference. A disadvantage noted by some induction stove owners is a buzzing or humming noise produced while cooking. The noise is produced by the cookware, not the stove or cooktop. Thin-walled steel pans are more likely to buzz or hum than heavier cast iron cookware. In addition to these advantages and disadvantages, there are many myths surrounding induction cooking, like the surface of an induction stove or cooktop always remains cool to the touch. While it is true the induction coil only heats the cookware, heat is transferred from the cookware to the cooking surface. Cooking or simmering foods for hours can heat the glass surface under the pan to over 200 degrees Fahrenheit, hot enough to cause severe burns. To prevent burns, induction stoves and cooktops have a high surface temperature warning light or symbol. Cleaning a spill or the cooking surface while it is still hot can crack the glass due to thermal shock. Another myth is, I can't use my 12 and 14-inch pans because the largest element is only 11 inches. In most cases, the bottom surface above the induction element is smaller than the top diameter. The top of this pan measures 12 inches in diameter, but the flat bottom diameter only measures 9 3/4 inches. Neither gas flames nor radiant heat elements evenly heat the entire surface, especially when using large cookware. Another myth is that induction stoves and cooktops with bridge elements must evenly heat large rectangular grills, griddles, and baking pans. Some induction stoves and cooktops have bridge elements, 2 elements of equal power for use with rectangular grill and griddle pans. In most cases, it simply combines 2 equal power round induction coils. Some gas and radiant heat stoves have the same feature. As you can see, you cannot evenly heat any large rectangular cookware using 2 circular heat sources. Plus, iron and steel are poor thermal conductors, so hot spots are normal. A few induction cooktops have 2 square induction burners for more even bridge cooking. Another myth along the same lines is you must have square induction burners to use square cookware. That's like saying you need square gas burners to use square cookware. Square cookware usually have round ferrous discs for induction cooking, because most induction coils are round. What is more important is how efficiently the ferrous area conducts heat to the pan. This leads us to the myth that induction cookware must have perfectly flat bottoms with no gaps or light shining through. While induction and radiant electric stove makers recommend using cookware with flat bottoms in their owner's manuals, they do not define what they mean by flat. All products have design tolerances like flatness. One reason cookware makers do not specify a flatness tolerance is because most consumers do not have the tools to measure flatness. How straight or flat are consumer straight edges? To make consumer cookware with a flatness tolerance of plus or minus 1/1000th of an inch is extremely expensive. Induction cooking is by electric induction, not by direct contact with the induction coil. First, you have a sheet of glass of unknown thickness separating the coil from the cookware bottom. My portable induction cooktop is not perfectly flat. It has a 0.4 inch gap. My cookware have gaps ranging from 0.10 to 0.16 inch. And yet, the same amount of water comes to a boil faster on my induction cooktop than on my gas cooktop. Before returning cookware you think is not flat, compare its performance against your current cookware. Some takeaways from this video are that induction cooking is not for everyone. It is more energy efficient than gas or radiant electric cooking, but cookware must be magnetic or have a magnetic bottom. If you prefer non-stick cookware, your choices are limited at this time. Adequate ventilation is essential to prevent the electronics from overheating, and repairs can be expensive. Please leave a comment if you have any questions about this video. Thank you for watching.